8:45 on your Tuesday. The cost of generosity is climbing. A new survey shows half of Americans feel pressure to spend on gifts, and many say giving has gotten out of hand. Here to explain what the numbers reveal and how families can save is Rebecca Rickert, head of Consumer Insights at Empower. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning. Let's start with what the going rate is for gift giving these days, and if any of the findings are surprising to you.
Yeah. Well, a visit from the Tooth Fairy now lands $15 under the pillow, and allowances are $37 a week. So, as the going rates for gifting and tipping shift, it's a lens into bigger economic trends. Most Americans say gifts are more expensive due to forces like inflation.
Wait a second, $15. There was this, okay, yeah, that's crazy. But you know what? The Tooth Fairy is on overdrive, and we're happy that she's doing that. What is the economic story behind all of these numbers? Why is this the case?
Well, we look at inflation and wages as bellwethers, but sometimes the most telling signals come from everyday behavior. Generosity can be a surprisingly powerful economic indicator.
Explain that. How can it be a surprising economic indicator? Why is that, and how is that?
Yeah. Well, how much we tip and what we spend on gifts is like a mini price index. We were talking earlier about the cost of the Tooth Fairy has gone up. Well, the magic number is $50 for birthdays, $85 for big life events, $15 for small gestures. Most people say they don't know the right amount to give, even though they feel pressured to spend a certain amount.
Right. What about, oh, look, I see a graphic here now showing weekly allowance, $36, holiday, $64. So this, a wedding, $85. How about Christmas? I guess, does that fall into the holiday category, or is that its own category?
Yes, that falls into the holiday category.
Oh, okay. Huh, interesting. All right, so what are some tips on, let's say you feel the pressure, you do want to gift something, but I want to save some money. How do I save?
Well, consumers are budgeting, planning, and even redefining what counts as a gift. More than half buy ahead of time to spread out costs, especially Gen Z. And we're also seeing a no gifts trend. So a third of people are adopting a gift-free policy or giving the gift of time. And this can be an act of generosity in itself because it takes the pressure off others to give.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, and I laugh, but I mean, the gift of time is sometimes the exact thing that people need. Well, we appreciate you for coming on. I guess I'm surprised, but not surprised at the numbers. In my home, it seems like the average price is also going up. So thank you, Rebecca. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks for having me.